I'm here standing in front of you to tell you why we as human beings should not depend on the upcoming future. Before I get started, I want to wish our opponent good luck. Back to our topic. We as human beings, our brains are set to expect more. Meeting our expectations will lead us to happiness. But if we're waiting to be happy, for that to happen, we are waiting for a very long time. Did you know expectations are the root cause of disappointment? For example, in a relationship or a friendship, we might not always get what we wanted or expected to get from the opposite partner or whatever. So,
Start.
Hello, I am Eren. First of all, I would like to tell you about what goes into human well-being. Life, health, sustenance, prosperity, peace, freedom, safety, knowledge, leisure, and happiness. All of these things can be measured. If they have improved over time, there's progress. Now, I will give you some data about these things based on the years in the past and today. In giving this data, I aim to make you see that progress is unstoppable. So, humankind's best days lie ahead. We are beginning with the most precious thing of all, life. For most of human history, life expectancy at birth was around 30. Today, worldwide, it is more than 70.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mihriban. As you all know, we are the slaves of technology. Our lives totally depend on the influences that are made in the field of technology. Yes, technology helps us to solve most problems in our lives, such as communication, transportation, and health. Let's take a look at the dark side of technology that shows us even the dark side of the moon. Atomic bombs, chemical weapons, mass destruction weapons, nuclear weapons, and even unmanned warplanes. It causes wider, more destructive, heavier consequences than the wars that took place in the world history.
Please.
Hello, I'm Ömer. Every year brings us new inventions. For example, computers are an essential part of most of our lives. Thanks to computers, space exploration became reality. Medical science became more advanced, and the entertainment industry was able to take a huge leap forward. When Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969, the developments had been incredible in the intervening 12 years. We are no near to finding out if aliens exist, but we infinitely have more knowledge about the stars and sky above us. I told you about these groundbreaking inventions to convince you that every passing year brought us new inventions, and they made our lives better. They will continue to be invented and make our lives better. If you are convinced enough, I will tell you about some predictions for life 100 years from now to prove that humankind's best days lie ahead. Number 4, we will be able to control the weather. We will explore methods for engineering the Earth's climate, geoengineering. Number 5, one single worldwide currency will be used. It's quite likely that a global electronic currency will be accepted worldwide, so we won't have to be concerned about the increase or the decrease of the dollar. Number 6, nanorobots will flow around our body-fixing cells and will be able to record our memories. By the way, we haven't made them up. We have taken these predictions from BBC News. Number 7, we will have sussed nuclear fusion. Number 8, space elevators will make space travel cheap and easy. And number 9, digital glasses. Thanks to these digital glasses, as you can see, this blind man was finally able to see his wedding day 15 years later. Isn't it this man's best day? Of course, yes. And this lady from the South Korea lost her daughter in 2016. but by means of these digital glasses, she was able to see her daughter again. How? They brought her daughter's image into existence with the help of virtual reality. Isn't it her best day?
Hello everyone. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Zena, and today I'm here to explain the dangers that mankind will face in the future, which will lead us to the expected end. Now, I would like to know how many of you knows that our source of energy, the sun, has been existing for 4.5 billion years until now. It is a long period. As we all know, it is a long period for all of us. But as the sun will age naturally and then swallow Earth, going to turn up to a white dwarf. Finally, the people on Earth, after the sun will turn to this, all the people are going to die. It's going to lose it's going to lose the energy, it's going to lose the power, and there's no sun will be there. Now, everyone knows in 2020 there's many natural disasters that happen.
Hello again. Well, you may have been thinking that all publications and the world's broadcasts have become increasingly morose and steadily glamour, although the humanity has gotten healthier, wealthier, wiser, safer, and happier. Because it comes from the nature of journalism, captured in this satirical headline from The Onion. CNN holds morning meeting to decide what viewers should panic about for the rest of the day. News is about stuff that happens, not stuff that doesn't happen. You can never see a journalist who says, I'm reporting live from a country that has been at peace for 40 years, or a country that has not been attacked by terrorists, or the papers couldn't have run the headline. 137,000 people escaped from the extreme poverty yesterday. We remember the words of Jack London. Life is not always a matter of holding good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well. The words of Martin Luther. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. The words of Nelson Mandela. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. It's through hope that you will change things. Maxim Legis. In all things, it's better to hope than to despair. Goethe. And I'm envisioning that these are the words of people who achieve many things. Don't ruin your mind with pessimism. Don't ruin your success with deception. And don't ruin the optimism of others by destroying it. Don't ruin your day by looking back at yesterday. Thank you for listening. Welcome back, everybody. I want to start off by saying, let's not think like Pollyannas and look into the perspective of what it's like to be a human being. You know how every year, or just let's say, look at 2020, how we all had the so-called New Year's resolutions? We had all these expectations such as wanting to be successful, learn new things, and travel around the world, and the list goes on. Things did not go as planned. Our Earth was struck by so many disasters, like my friend mentioned before, such as the Australian wildfire, the floods that displaced so many people, the volcanic eruptions, the earthquake that killed many people too. This makes it a future of our world. It's easy to sit here and imagine a perfect world, but it's a lot more difficult to actually make it all happen. Nowadays, there are millionaires and billionaires who still think they don't have enough money. Did you also know that there are 46.8 million millionaires today present in the world, and nearly half of the world's wealth is in their hands? Afghanistan, where I'm originally from. My country, Afghanistan, has been facing war crisis since 18 years. It's been 18 years. And I haven't visited my countries because of these war conflicts or the political conflicts. Millions of people have died by now. So many of our young generation have died. Our environment is horrible. There's pollution everywhere. There is no safety because of the effects of the bombings and the assault on terrorism. One would never expect from the future because he shall be disappointed. And then, of course, materialism does not satisfy everything you need in this world. You need to learn from the past and look in perspective how we should live today and not see tomorrow. To be prepared for it. While this side of the aisle are living in their scientific and fictional world. And I would also like to end my speech with a question that I'm really curious to know an answer to it. And if we're really having our best days lying ahead, then do you really think I would be standing here, you would be sitting here, and we would be arguing about this topic today, that the best days actually lie ahead? Thank you.
Thank you for your speech.